Welcome. In front of me is an ASUS Zenfone 9, and today I'll show you how you can record screen on this phone. So to get started, pull down your notifications, extend the list, and somewhere in here you will find the screen recording toggle. There we go, it's the first one right here on the third page. Now, I'm not sure if these are the default locations of the toggles, so if you can't find it on the third page, just start looking at one of the two other pages, but it looks like it is enabled by default, so it should be somewhere in here. Now, once you locate this toggle, the first time around you can hold it, and this will take you to the settings where you can customize the settings to fit your needs. Now, if this kind of settings right here are set by default, I would probably recommend changing them. They aren't necessarily set to like the best quality. So number one would be resolution. I would change it to 1080p. This will ensure that your video recording, screen recording, whatever you'll record, for instance like gameplays, will look extra crisp. Then also with that, you want to change the quality to high to accommodate for that higher resolution. So again, so the content won't look blurry, still at 1080p. Frame rate, it's up to you. I would probably recommend keeping it at 60. If you want to preserve storage, you could record at 30, though I probably wouldn't recommend. It might look a little bit choppy, especially for games. I would suggest recording at 60 frames. Now you do have, as you can see, 120 Hz refresh rate as well, though if, for instance, you record gameplays and you're planning to upload them to YouTube as an example, I probably wouldn't recommend setting it to 120 because it's not like YouTube can utilize 120, and this will only take significantly more storage space with virtually zero benefit. And additionally, usually games for the most part don't really support 120 Hz refresh rate, so again, you might be recording your screen at 120, but the game is running at 60, so you're not getting anything apart from less storage available. So 60 would be what I would consider a sweet spot. Anyway, I have a couple additional toggles right here, storage location, orientations, and so on. So choose them to fit your needs. I'm going to keep them at the default settings, and from there you can just go back. Now I will need to get back to the toggle once more, and this time around, instead of holding it, I'm just gonna press on it. Now when doing this the first time around, as I'm pressing this, it does require you to grant it access to things like storage and a couple other things. Screen recording, then we get the pop-up right here, and all you need to do is just change the settings if you want to. Obviously, if you already selected them in the settings page, they will be looking a little bit different than they are right now, probably. And obviously you can change it on the fly right here. So if you don't want to record, or if you want to record audio, you could choose microphone or internal audio, and obviously touches. From there, select start, begins a countdown, and you can see that it is right now recording. So whatever I will right now open up will be obviously recorded by the phone. There might be a little bit of a gimmick, which you'll probably see right now in the video once I save it, so I'm gonna stop it. Now once you stop your screen recording, it will be automatically saved to your Photos application. So I'm gonna quickly open that up, show you the actual screen recording along with a little bit of a gimmick that I literally just said something about. So it's in the library, screen recordings. Once I open up a game, it opens up in landscape mode, which right now the phone is technically in portrait. So you can see that the screen recording will just kind of flip the actual like screen to keep it straight. But because of that, it's not taking the entire screen anymore, as you can see right now. So something to keep in mind when recording, it will try to be in full screen, but as you can see, if you open up another content that is just in a different mode, you might want to actually first open that up and then start recording, because the screen recorder does pick orientation of the display based on how you started from the beginning. So if you have already the app open and it's in landscape mode and you start recording with it, it's going to record the entire thing in landscape mode, giving you this entire like screen. But if you flip it in between, that's basically what you would get. Now, anyway, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.